Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we are live. What the fuck is up, Russ?
What's up, Bubba? How you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man. Better now than I'm talking to you. Hey, early happy Poppy Day.
Yes, you too, my friend. You too.
Yeah, man.
Shit, it's kind of weird. It kind of snuck up on me a little bit. I was like, damn,
Yeah.
it's already Father's Day. Holy shit. I just become closer to my birthday, man. Fuck. Damn. Be old man. Another year fucking older. Ugh. When do we get to a point where we don't have to count them motherfuckers anymore?
I don't know, man.
Yeah,
I just decide.
Yeah, I just think I'm gonna stop counting this year, and I'll just stay 49 for the rest of my fucking life.
All right,
sounds good. Yeah, I'm not gonna tag 50.
22 plus shipping and handling.
Did you say 22 plus shipping and handling? That's pretty good. Nice one. I like that. Anna's got it down. She's got to go, man.
Yeah.
Oh man, how you been, Bubba? Doing all right?
Yeah, man. Just been relaxing.
How's life with the new puppy? Anything good?
Oh yeah.
She being good?
Beautiful
being
little
herself?
girl, yeah. Her name is Jade. She was named Enola first.
See, I like the name Enola, but I like the name Jade too. I think it's cool.
You'd be surprised how hard Enola is to get to roll off the tongue after a while.
Yeah, I guess I could say
that hard N-O, like Nola.
Yeah. Well, what you'll end up doing is calling her by a nickname or something and shorten it up anyway. You might call her Nola or something like that, or
no.
Or yeah. I mean, that's always what ends up happening.
Not going to mean a goddamn thing when she's doing something wrong, and you're like, no.
Yeah.
She's like,
you're calling me, no. She's cute though, man. She's a cutie pie.
She is the sweetest little thing, dude. Yeah.
I said she probably got a chance of being a good sized dog though.
Nah, man, I think she's gonna top out around like 40 pounds.
You think so?
Yeah, she's probably only about 30 right now.
Well, she's got a lab in her. She got pity in her.
Yeah.
Pits get heavy, man. They can, at least.
They can, but she's very light.
Does she eat a lot, or is she
jumps? Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, maybe she.
Yeah, she's like one of those. She's fast.
Oh, okay. She'll run it off.
Yeah.
No, maybe not. Who knows? I mean, how her paws look? They look pretty good size, or not that bad?
Medium size. They're not huge.
Okay. So she might be good. She might be like a medium sized dog. Maybe a little bit bigger.
She might have like 10 more pounds of growth in her.
Well, that's not too bad.
About like
that's not too bad.
40, 45.
All right. That's not bad at all. That's kind of my favorite size for a dog, to be honest with you. I mean, I've had big dogs, and I've had little dogs, and I kind of like the ones that are in the middle somewhere, Yeah. Not bad.
I've always mostly had medium to larger guys.
Yeah.
When me and Kate first got together, she already had a cat named Tasha. She was a gray cat with she was like a domestic long hair.
Yeah, you had that name that name when you hear that a cat named Sasha, right away I'm thinking a long hair, pretty little thing, not
Then she had Toby already, and Toby was a cool dog. He was a corgi border collie cross.
Oh wow, that's an interesting combo.
Huh. He was the most loyal little dog to Kate.
Nice.
Like me and Kate were wrestling around one time, just playing around, no hostile intentions or whatever.
Yeah.
And that dog fucking nipped me on the calf.
He was like, if I go with my mama, man, I'll kick your ass.
Yeah, I turned around and he fucking yipped and ran into a corner.
He's like, oh shit, I'm sorry.
I was brave for a second. It's up to you now, mama.
He's like, I helped you out. I'm out now. That's so cool.
Then the next animal we got together was Morris, who I named because he was orange.
Yeah, I remember like the cat on the commercials. Yeah.
So fucking, we got him because he was at my apartment that I had right before I met Kate.
Okay.
I was staying with a bunch of guys like right out of college, and they were all role players and shit. We all played Vampire the Masquerade together till like fucking dawn. Get up, go to work, fucking play again till dawn, and then
was he just your
home.
normal orange Tommy?
Yeah,
Not bad,
dude. When we first got him, you could see his kidneys through his skin.
Oh, he's so thin, huh?
He was so thin, bro. And like, I caught him with a piece of fucking American cheese.
Oh, he must have been starving like a motherfucker.
Hungry. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And we scooped him up and got him to the vet and brought him home with us.
Oh man, poor thing.
Yeah. Then I got a lab Rottweiler mix named Caleb, and he was fucking nuts. He was the greatest dog ever. I had a gay roommate who is one of my best friends I've ever had in life, and I love him to death. Well, Caleb, for some reason, thought that my gay friend was his. Okay. So anyone that my friend brought home to have some fun with,
right?
And Caleb got a whiff of it, Caleb would piss on them.
Holy shit.
And like, I wouldn't think about it or anything, and nobody would say anything to me, and then it would happen. It'd be like, oh, why did you fucking remind me, you know?
I had a miniature husky. Elk cow, Alaskan elk cow is what they call them, and she was we had her since we had her when she was a puppy and everything, and she was the kind of dog that would like, she loved junk food. Like she loved Doritos, potato chips, all kinds, because you know my little brother and sister made that stupid decision to give her that shit, and then she got hooked on it. So if you were eating that stuff in front of her, she would just beg you to give it to her, and if you kept ignoring her, eventually she would just get right in front of you, make sure you could see her, and she'd piss right on the floor. Just to be an asshole. The dog was house trained and everything. So that's how you knew she was just being an asshole. Just because if you weren't going to give her that, she was going to okay, I'm going to piss on the floor now. And then you yell at her and shit, and she takes off. But it's like, she wins in the end, because guess what? You're cleaning up piss. And I think she generally was like, if I can't eat it, I'm gonna make it where you can't eat it either. Obnoxious dog.
This puppy is actually being very, very good for being like 5 months old and moving from like one place to another.
Is she pretty much?
She's pretty house trained. There's been a couple of accidents, but,
right?
That's
just probably because it's a new space and everything.
Yeah.
Once she gets more comfortable, she'll probably do better with that.
Yeah.
But that's good though. That's good. Shit. Nice. Hell yeah, man. Does Kate like her?
Yeah.
That's cool. I figured Kate would.
Yeah, Cal named her Jade after the Mortal Kombat character.
Oh, that's where he got Jade from. I was wondering where he got. Okay, all right. Good Mortal Kombat character. Why not?
Speaking of which, did you see the trailer for MK1?
I did. Yeah, I did.
Dude, that looks so good.
Yeah. Me and RJ were talking about it, and it's dude, it looks like they've went and did something I never thought they could do. They went and improved the way it looks too.
Yeah.
Like, did you notice the backgrounds? I mean, look, Mortal Kombat's always had like really good like the fight scenes and
stages.
The stages and the backgrounds are always cool looking.
They've always been like more of a like focus in Mortal Kombat than any other fighting game.
Right, exactly. Where
And
it's
that was,
mean,
I think that was like brilliant of like Ed
Yeah.
Boon and those guys at Mortal Kombat, because like making those stages so iconic,
Yeah.
like the pit,
yes, the
you
pit,
know,
exactly.
the
Where-
pit 2, the acid
Yeah.
pit,
Yeah.
the
Yeah,
bridge.
Where you, and they're good about having a background. For one, it almost looks breathtaking. It's like a really good view.
Yeah.
In the background, and some of it's got some scary shit going on in the background too. But nonetheless, it's like
The tree, the forest one with the trees.
Yeah, the forest one was one of my favorite places to fight. But it's they went and found a way to actually make that look better. And I used to always say I thought they topped out on how good they could have it look graphically. And and I was wrong. and my son was pointing it out. He's like, look, they did what you said they can't do again. Look, they actually made it better. And I started saying, I'm like, God damn, you're right. That's incredible looking. God, man.
I think like the one thing that's gonna be fucking controversial is the tag team shit.
Probably
the cameo fighters.
Well, but the tag team, it's not. Is it? It's not. It's a mode you can play on, right?
No, it's part of the main game.
It is like part of the main game. Okay.
Yeah, it's not like tag team, but like you hit a button. It's a one button push, and there's a meter for it.
Okay.
And like they come in and do a move or a series of moves depending on the meter, and then they disappear again.
So it's just kind of like you get a helping hand for somebody. So it's okay. I mean, all right. So it's just an extra advantage, I get it. I mean, but you know what? A lot of purists are like that, though. There's always these video game purists that like their game. There's certain elements of the game they never want to change, or never want different. I think it's cool. I mean, but I thought it was a mode because that's the way it kind of came across me. Like, but then again, I like that. I like it better that it's not like that. It's just something that's like an extra weapon. I
wonder if there's going to be a way to turn it off.
It's possible, but I wonder if you can. I wonder also. So does each character automatically have somebody that's going to help that their partner?
Or
you pick them, right? Okay, okay. That's even better. Because there's certain characters.
The story's different too, man.
Yeah, well, that's cool though. I mean, aren't they kind of doing like it's a
full reboot.
It's a reboot, but it's a reboot in storyline.
Yeah,
because he's now the new god. Liu Kang's the new god, and Liu Kang said, "Fuck this, we're gonna." Liu Kang decided he's gonna reverse time and shit, and kind of start a new fucking timeline. And it's kind of awesome because I like that they're doing a reboot, and they found a way that they found a way to reboot in the game, like in storyline. That's pretty badass.
So in the trailer, if you were looking, and like it was pointed out in like a whole bunch of YouTube videos, when you see Scorpion and Sub-Zero, they're both wearing Lin Kuei patches.
I didn't notice it. I didn't catch it. I'll have to go back
and
look. Then
later on, Ed Boon confirmed that in this timeline, Sub-Zero and Scorpion are brothers.
That is fucking nuts. Now, are they still going to have their storyline of where there's
I don't know.
They where Scorpion wants to kill the motherfucker?
I don't know. Like they haven't and Sub-Zero is confirmed to be Bihan.
Really?
Yes, the first Sub-Zero in in this timeline, the one that goes on to become Noob Saibot.
Okay.
They haven't said who Scorpion is. So they haven't said if Scorpion is Hanzo Hasashi or if he's Bihan's younger brother Kuai Liang, because they are supposed to be brothers. So how is that gonna work?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm wondering how they're gonna. That's pretty wild that they're making them that they're gonna have them as brothers. It's weird. I mean, but let me tell you, just because they're brothers doesn't mean you can't put a rift between them.
Yeah.
But maybe
Junk-
that could be what happens. Is that's their storyline? Maybe is that they maybe somewhere along the line they reconcile. I mean,
and Raiden is just like a dude.
well, yeah, and that's going to be weird to me because Raiden. First of all, Raiden is my favorite character in Mortal Kombat. All right, so I'm a big Raiden fan, and I
He looks pretty badass though. So
that's cool, but it's going to be weird to have Raiden and not use lightning. He
has lightning powers.
Yeah, but not like he's not gonna have. They have to lower him down a little bit. I mean,
Maybe.
Raiden was so much fun to play with. He's the one character that I always thought a novice could play in Mortal Kombat and do okay.
I used to love playing fucking Mortal Kombat. I don't remember which one it was. I think it was probably 9, where you would do the torpedo thing and he made the craziest noises like every single fucking time. And I would just be stoned and just put it on the practice mode and just do that across the screen like 50 billion times in a row.
While he's flying.
What's up, Wolfie?
Hey Wolf, what's up, bud? It's funny as shit, dude. I think it's cool that they're not only that they're rebooting it, but they're changing shit up too, because it's gonna because now it's not gonna be the same stories repeating either. Yeah. We're gonna have new characters are gonna go new directions and shit like that, which I think is awesome. So does that and in the new continuity, does that mean is this before Johnny Cage and what's her name?
Yes.
Get there before they hook up, so their kid. So their kids.
No combat kids.
No combat kids.
I don't think.
Wow. Because I know they have a daughter, right?
He is back.
Oh, that's cool. That's one of my favorites. He's badass too. He's fun,
dude. Yeah.
He's a cool character. Yeah, it's that's gonna be fun because you're gonna have a lot of the OGs. It sounds like coming back, and then some of those maybe some of those second generation characters too coming in.
Yeah,
that's fun. That'll be fun.
Like they've shown for like cameo fighters. I think they've said Sub-Zero is one, so you can have Sub-Zero and Sub-Zero.
Oh, that's cool. That's pretty cool.
Showed Jax and Sonya.
Yeah,
I don't know. Shang Tsung they said is an unlockable.
Oh, cool. Okay, all right.
Kung Lao looks fun as hell.
Kung Lao's another good character.
He looks like he's gonna be kind of like Wing Chun kind of style, like because where he does like a windmill attack with his hands and shit.
That's fucking cool, man.
Like some Ip Man shit. Like
motherfuckers just stealing from Big Trouble in Little China and shit.
Oh god.
I was just wondering. I was wondering. I was weirded out that I didn't see any Shao Kahn.
Yeah.
I didn't see Shao Kahn at all. Now that doesn't mean Shao Kahn's not in it.
Yeah.
But at least if he is in it, it's like they're keeping it on the DL because I didn't see him.
I said that Melina is the ruler of Outworld.
Fucking Melina. Okay. Wow.
I
Holy
believe
shit.
That's what Ed Boon was saying, and that's what I've heard on the internet. So the internet's never wrong.
I thought I saw Goro.
Goro is one of the cameo fighters.
Okay, I thought I saw a shot of Goro in the.
I don't know if he's going to be selectable as a main fighter because, like I said, like you can be Sub-Zero with Sub-Zero.
Right.
So, like, I don't know how they're delineating who's going to be a cameo fighter and who's going to be like a main roster playable character.
Yeah, so it sounds like you can't. There's going to be some characters that are just for cameo.
Yeah,
not to be okay. Not to be utilized. Well, I mean, okay. You going to bed, babe? Love you, honey. Sleep well.
Love you too, Anna.
Next day, loves you too. Night.
You too, Nick.
No, I'm not I'm not blowing kisses at her for you. That's right. No, and I'm not doing it to him for you. Sorry, it's not happening. Creepers. Anyway.
Oh, shit.
I
So-
it looks like it might be one of the I don't want to say this because it's gonna make it sound like I hated the other Mortal Kombat. It's not that the other Mortal Kombat's were bad or nothing, but this one might be one of the ones that's gonna be really fun because
Yeah.
it's gonna stand out a lot more, you know. And my problem with the past few Mortal Kombats is I don't know how much they stand out. I mean, yeah, they got some fun character, downloadable characters you can get for it and everything, and that's all fun. But the last 2 or 3, they all were like that. They all had characters you brought in, and it's the same shit basically. This sounds like it's gonna be
actually, man. I kind of gotta disagree with you just in this point. If you look at it, okay, the last game was 11, which I did not like.
Right.
I think 11 isn't that great.
Okay, were you a fan of X though?
But X, yeah, I thought X was a great game.
X is the one I liked a lot too. I thought
and
11 was a lot like X.
9.
Yeah, 9 was really good too. I thought 9 was good.
Yeah, 9 was the one. If you had the PlayStation, you got Kratos. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, but I felt like they were.
And Freddy.
And that was cool. They had downloadable guys. They all had downloadable guys, though. You know, I mean, this is. But it was like guys you could get, but it was like I feel like the gameplay though was still very, and the storylines were. Not much. I don't know.
Nine storyline was really suspect. I thought the gameplay was great, and the amount of characters was great.
Yeah,
because you had almost like everybody that had appeared in the franchise. Almost,
I think 9 had the best character roster, and also of guys you could get. I thought had the best people brought in. But X was fun because X had some characters that did some stuff with characters that I liked, and story.
I thought they went too far away from Mortal Kombat and closer to Injustice.
Kind of.
Oh shit! What's up, Lowry?
Hey Jason, what's up, buddy? How you doing?
What's up, man?
But I still feel like but I just felt like the last 3 though were starting to kind of. I don't want to say get stale. I'm not going to use the word stale because I liked all. I enjoyed playing them all. Even 11. I like playing 11. 11 was fun too.
I hate 11. With a passion.
You hate 11? Do you really?
Yes, I really do. Like after, oh man, like playing 11 makes me not want to play X.
I disagree. Playing 11 makes me want to play X because I
11 just makes me mad at video games.
Well, I can understand issues with it. I have thought it had issues too. I didn't, it was definitely like not as good as its predecessors, and I but at the same time, this is why I think this one looks very intriguing to me. Because there's going to be a lot of changes, and people might think, well, what's the big deal? Well, character change is storyline change. That's a pretty huge thing in a video game. I mean, it's going to affect how, and especially just the fact that Raiden is definitely affected. He's not the god anymore. He's just a fighter,
Oh, shit.
And it's very different.
Yeah, Lowry said he's tired as fuck, yo. We've been moving all week. They didn't hire a company. They had employees doing all while working also.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Ugh. Now, with your point there, it's just like X just felt so much more organic.
Well, that's an easy game to play though. Yeah. I think X is easy. I think
11 feels very clunky to me.
From 9 to if you play in 9, which is probably my ultimate favorite Mortal Kombat, is probably 9. But if you go from that to playing X, I feel like it's I mean I
What's
like
up,
9 better, but you could still go to play X and still like not feel
Yeah.
a huge drop off and still enjoy it. You play 11 and you definitely notice some weird.
Like,
It's odd.
It's so hitchy.
But what do you mean
Like,
by
it
hitchy? What do you mean? Like
it
just the
feels
way
like when you're doing the moves, like it gets caught up in the joystick command.
huh?
I found like
Huh.
on 11, like I can usually pull off most of the goddamn moves in Mortal Kombat, but in 11, oh my god, trying to pull off some of Liu Kang shit, fucking Shang Tsung, Rain especially.
Oh yeah.
Really feel just like non-intuitive.
Huh. I don't know. I just didn't have that much of an issue with the move sets or anything like that, or the or you know it getting caught up in the controller and nothing like that. It was, I don't know. It was just I didn't what I didn't like about it really was just it was I felt like they just repeated. They're trying to repeat what they just did, but they didn't pull it off. So yeah, that's kind of
Like, I don't understand it. Like, it just feels bad.
Huh.
Like 11 to me just does not feel as responsive as the prior games do.
I mean, you gotta. You didn't get like you weren't playing with a low battery controller or something like that.
No, man, fuck you.
I don't know, man.
He called us the dynamic duo.
Yeah,
Have you?
Which one of us is Fat Man and which one is Throbbing?
Yeah. What was it? Blunt Man and Chronic.
Blood Man, and Chronic. I like that better. Who you want to be?
I'll be Chronic. The boy.
You be
wonder.
Chronic. I can go Blood Man. I'm cool.
Versus
Nice.
the intractable cock knocker played by Mark Hamill.
Ready? Begin. No, it was when is that Mortal Kombat coming out anyway? I didn't
fucking September, I think.
So it's not far away. All right,
No.
it's not far away.
Have
Yeah,
you seen anything off of IGN and like that PlayStation showcase and the Xbox showcase?
I watched some of it. I didn't see all of it. RJ watched it all though. Was telling me about it, a little bit about
Fucking
it.
Life of P.
Yeah,
Have you seen the previews for that?
I have not. No,
It's
I didn't
a
see that.
Souls-like game where you're playing a dark version of Pinocchio.
What?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
So,
Whoa, a dark version of Pinocchio. Huh?
yeah, like a steampunk like construct.
Huh. Okay.
It looks amazing.
Interesting.
Diablo 4 just came out.
Yeah, that's a bad.
I haven't picked it up yet, but oh my god,
That looks
does it look
amazing.
gorgeous.
Yeah,
And I'm
I
digging
think-
all the stuff I've seen of Lilith as the villain.
I think we're gonna. I'm pretty sure we'll get that. RJ will want. I'm sure we'll get that.
Are you gonna get it on the PlayStation or PC?
PlayStation? You'll get on the PS5.
PS5, cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna. I'm gonna.
Shit.
I got to get a new copy of Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat 9 because it's got a scratch. It's got a scratch on it, so it stops and won't play.
Isn't it on the PS Plus thing?
It might be. It probably is. I could probably just download it.
Yeah.
That's possible. That might be a way to go. I mean, I'll get RJ to pay for it. I'll do it on his account. That's fun. Oh man. Hey man, you got an older son that's you got a son that's older and working. Hey, fuck it, take advantage. Anyway.
Oh, did I tell you I got the first like 6 Final Fantasies, the pixel remastered version?
Oh no shit, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
man. I've been
man.
playing the shit out of 1. I haven't beaten it yet. I forgot, man. Like these games actually do take like 20 to 30 out, 40 even hours to beat.
They take a bit, man.
Yeah.
They're fun. They're fun though. Those are such fun
Yeah.
games. It's just
Like you can obviously like look online how to speed run them and shit, but
you
like,
can
that's not like fun to me. I like to like get into the game and like
I like to build my characters up. Like I like to build them up and make them strong as fuck, dude.
Hell yeah.
You know, just keep fighting whenever I can fight and getting more and more experience. You know, just especially when you got any kind of mages, I love building mages up because they're
Dude.
oh man.
Like I have so many save files just on this PlayStation 3 for Final Fantasy Tactics that are like over 100 hours and not even like at the fucking end of the game yet, just because I've been fucking around so much. Like going around and finding like Cloud and shit, because that was a thing back then. Yeah.
Dude, I put in I had Madden 25, right? For the PS4. Okay. I haven't played that in a long time. The Madden I play is Madden 19.
Yeah.
Right. I tried playing that old school Madden 25, which was only like about fucking 4 or 5 years ago. Wasn't like not 40 years ago. Before 19. It wasn't like it's that far off, but it is so different. The way the game plays is so different playing that. I was like, dude, this feels fucking weird. I'm just so used to the game going faster.
Yeah.
And I can't deal with it going as slow as it goes for me. I even try to amp up the speed on it. And even at its highest speed, it's still slow to me. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with this thing?
That is one thing that I've noticed, like, because I play the franchise mode on fucking 2K for basketball all the time. And that's one thing I've noticed, because like I have the PS4 version for it, so it's downloaded to my PS5.
Right.
Well, it simulates so much faster on the PS5 than it did on the PS4.
It's insane. I'm sure it's a huge difference. Yeah, it's just wild, man. I couldn't and I got they're doing the they've got a version. There's a version of the new game, the Hogwarts Legacy.
Yeah,
the Harry Potter game, right? So
PS4.
Yeah. They have it for the PS5, but it's coming out. They did a version for the PS4 as well.
Yeah,
and I asked my son if he was going to get it for the PS5, and he said no, he's probably not going to get it. And I was like, all right. I said, well, I'm going to get it for the 4. So if you want to fuck with it, come on down. But I don't know. I thought it looks cool. I think it looks pretty.
Yeah,
like really a cool open world game. And I just I guess RJ's kind of wizarded out. He's done with that Harry Potter shit. Yeah, he doesn't even like to be called. People used to always say when he was younger, especially, that he looked like Harry Potter. When he was a little kid, he'd deal with it. As he's gotten older, he's like, anyone says he looks like Harry Potter, he's like, don't you fucking dare. He gets defensive, man. Oh, God.
You're a wizard, RJ.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I'll reckon a thumping good one too. Once you get a little, it's like, no. Fuck that wizard shit.
Oh man. So did you fuck with RJ about that shit, like calling him Harry Potter and shit?
I did. Well, I did a little bit, but then I noticed it. I noticed it aggravated him. I could tell it bothered him, so I stopped. But other people still said he looked like Harry Potter.
Like, I guess I tortured my son into a complex, man.
Yeah.
Do you remember the movie Outbreak?
I do.
Okay. Do you remember the name of the disease?
I don't remember the name of the disease. No.
It was the deadly Motaba virus.
That's what it was called? Really? Yeah, God.
Yeah, they had an episode of the Clerks cartoon about it also.
Jesus Christ.
So my son was a little bit of a hypochondriac when he was younger.
Oh, God. Oh,
And so he would always come up and be like, Mom, Dad, my finger looks a little redder than it usually is, and then there's a white part on my fingernail. And so I finally, just one day, I got so fucking sick and tired of it. I was like, Jesus Christ, it sounds like it's a sign of the deadly Motaba virus. We better get you fucking quarantined.
Oh, shit.
And he still looked at me like, what?
Hey, you know what? I always say, if you can't fuck with your kids,
And then,
who can you fuck with?
dude,
Come on, man.
I guess every single time he came up with something that was wrong, I did it. It was, you know what that could be? He'd be like, don't you dare. Don't you even dare. And I'd be like, it could be a symptom. But don't do it.
That's so good. Oh, shit.
Motaba virus, and he would
Might as well.
And fucking stomp off and
I love
shake
it.
his shaggy poodle hair.
Oh, man. Oh,
man.
good.
I'm
I
trying
think
to
Junior.
do-
I know Junior got so sick of being called Harry Potter, he went and shaved his head. he like he was going in the military at one point. I was like, God damn.
Oh,
So we're trying to
man.
we're trying to differ ourselves, aren't we? I was like,
man.
it's Harry Potter.
When we get into the hangout after the show, I'm gonna have to show you the Balenciaga shit. Have you seen that shit on YouTube?
No, I haven't.
Okay, like I guess there was some viral Balenciaga ad. Balenciaga is like some high fashion couture line, and so like they've changed it to like all this pop culture shit. So there's these fucked up model X-Men, Avengers, fucking Harry Potter, Power Rangers, anything you can think of, like fucking pop culture, and they're like, they do like the whole AI thing, so like their mouths move and shit and they talk, and so like they'll do like the fucking their famous lines, like Magneto goes like, Balenciaga is the next evolution in human
Oh God.
The next step in human evolution. Shit like this. It's fucking nuts, man. And it's like
Nice.
so uncanny valley. It's so nuts, man.
Oh shit. Oh God.
Yeah.
Come on, cat. Stop making noise.
Which one's that?
This is the fuzzy one. That my mother-in-law's cat. And he's that's Anna's. That's Anna's baby boy. He loves Anna.
I wish I could yell for Coke. I need Coca-Cola.
For you, it's funny when you first said that. My first thought was, God damn, you moved on to cocaine now? Jesus Christ!
Yeah,
man. God damn.
I'm gonna try it through Facebook Messenger. See if I can have Coca-Cola delivered to me in my office while podcasting.
Nice.
This is an experiment.
So you can pull it off.
Maybe. It is a task.
Nice. So someone will be nice enough to come in and hook you up. Oh shit. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and I there's a new local geek group around here, Suncoast Nerd, some nomenclature from Facebook. So I posted our link in there. Hopefully we don't scare them away too fast.
Yeah, I'd be like, what the hell, man? Oh. I'm never watching that again.
Kind of wanted to talk. We wanted to talk about like the HasLab and shit, right?
Okay. Yeah. Well, so they hit their 13,000, right?
Yeah.
One of the first stretch goal, I guess, and they're so they get not. That means you get the what's it the. It's a version of Ripcord, but it's like a certain like a version of
Night
Ops,
right?
or Night Force. Yeah, Night Force. That's it, right?
Let me see. Yeah,
Which
I have
is
it up here. Let me go ahead and pull that up just so we have it while we're talking about it.
It's cool. I think that's cool that they did that because
Kate says, "Have a moist podcast, Russ."
Oh dear God, Kate. Oh,
Love you, baby. Thank you.
Uh,
See, look, it worked. My baby.
That's
brought me Coke.
amazing. God, you got a hookup, man. Shit, if I
know.
tried that, I'd get a fuck you, get it yourself. That's like
All right. So let's see.
so.
Congratulations, troops.
Well, and that's awesome, right? I think that's cool because it's a version of the character that's kind of like not the
so
normal
it's
version.
So it's Night Force ripcord.
Right, which is cool. That's if you're gonna do something like that, I think that's how you should do it, right?
Yeah.
But then they reveal the next stretch goal is
Our girlfriend here, Glenda.
I have Nick.
She's pretty fucking cool.
I have no idea who that is.
I don't either, but she looks pretty cool, man.
I did think she looks cool, but I didn't. As far as the it's another female character. Some people would argue G.I. Joe doesn't have enough of them. I think it's cool. Whatever. I mean, but I just didn't know who the fuck this was. I didn't. I was like, wow. And I don't know if it. But see, here's what's weird. I two ways of looking at this.
The Commandos heroic.
Yeah, I guess she like with South American. I don't know, version of G.I. Joe.
Yeah,
I mean,
so she's South American or Mexican, maybe.
Okay.
And her name is Jane Glenda Mulligan. And like the only thing, oh my god, that's probably why Gort was saying it. And now I have no fucking brains. He was calling her Glenn or Glenda.
Like a Chucky. Chucky, it's funny. That's good. That's good.
Well, we were talking about Ed Wood.
Oh, okay.
So she's still locked. Let's see.
She's still locked. She's the one they reveal. Now, if you hit 16, if it gets up to 16, which it's a good chance it might.
Yeah.
It might get up there. I mean, it's going a lot slower now than it was a little
so
bit
they're
ago,
at 13,538.
Right, which that's not bad. I mean, they're still moving.
Refresh.
They've got plenty of time.
They got 13,542.
Okay.
This is live at 9:49 on the 17th of June.
Okay, so we've got so they've got like another.
Right,
they got like about another month, don't they?
Yeah, man, they got 30 fucking days.
Yeah, so it could easily hit that 16,000.
Yeah,
at least right before.
Dude, it's got Wild fucking Bill.
I know, but my take on it was that I wish they would do better. And I don't better characters, like better thoughts of characters for these unlocks. But then again, isn't this kind of where you want a character like her? Right? Yeah. Because she's kind of
this Glenda lady.
Yeah. So I started thinking about it and I was like, at first I felt like I was really aggravated by seeing that. I was like, oh man, now a lot of people aren't gonna be more motivated, But then I started thinking, well, maybe they will be motivated because it's kind of an offshoot character for most people that are like me, that are basically, real American hero. That's my and I don't know shit about much about the foreign G.I. Joe, teams that were created or whatever.
I don't even know much about fucking Action Force, which is the British one and probably the more popular of the
the only thing I know about Action
teams.
I only know a little bit about Action Force, and that's because when I was a kid, my mom's brother, he didn't like me calling him uncle. He didn't like me calling him uncle because he was like, I don't like that. I'm like, but you're my uncle. He's a fucking weirdo, man. I don't know about that guy.
What was his name? Rico or some shit?
Nah, Buddy. His name was Buddy.
Uncle Buddy?
Yeah, he didn't like being called Buddy.
What do you want to be called?
He hated his name. And mom called him Bud. That's what mom would call him, Bud. So, but if I called him Bud, he'd say, "You don't call me Bud. Only adults get to call me Bud."
Like, what the fuck were you supposed to call him then? You didn't want to be Uncle?
He didn't want me called Uncle. I just called him B.
B.
Yeah, Uncle B. I didn't see him that often though. He'd come by and visit periodically, but when he would come by, he was always over in Europe, and spent a lot of time in. I think he spent a lot of time in England, and shit. Like, so he was always bringing me like European toys home, back with him and shit. And he brought me one of the times he brought me something he brought me a book. I think it was a comic book, and it was Action Force, and he got it over there. He said, and I was like,
"Oh, that's cool."
I didn't know anything about Action Force either. I'm like, "Fuck is that?" But he was a weirdo. That guy. My mom's siblings are strange cats, man. Here I am thinking my mom was the weird one. I think my mom was the only one that was sane, but it was an oddball though.
I'm gonna change the episode title to Russ's therapy session.
I know, I'm sorry. Yeah, I know.
No, dude, you're fine.
It's a deep dive into the everyone's like, well, that explains a lot about Russell.
We're at about time.
Yeah.
We'll pick up with this next week.
That's about that was my only foray into that, and then because I was into G.I. Joe, of course, like every kid should have been, but every kid should have been definitely. But
I think we talk about it all the time in the Hangouts. I think that it's pretty much in the 112 thing that classified is pretty much the line.
It's the king. It's the king line. I think it's the best line.
Yeah.
It's Hasbro, even though
it's not my favorite, but it's the best.
Even though I think, let me tell you why I think it is the best line of figures right now. Because even when we bitch about a figure, something about a classified figure, the bitch is kind of superficial. It's not a real, and then you get the haters out there who are trying to discredit the classified line by look, I got a character and the arm popped off, and if you watch the video, they're literally yanking the arm off. So okay,
Oh my god! Did you? Okay, fuck it. Let's go. Did you see that Valaverse fucking Barbie car?
I have not seen the picture of it yet. No,
let's do this.
I didn't look at it yet. Is it? He's supposed to be doing some kind of truck or something, right? That's what he's. But I don't know, man. For $175, I guess is what I hear. I don't know if it's.
Yes, it looks like somebody photoshopped it pink.
Oh no shit! Really? So it literally is like a does it look like something a Barbie would fucking ride around in, or an SUV or something, like a Barbie SUV? Oh, good lord, that's great, dude. Look, I think it's cool if he's gonna do something like that and everything, but I just think that you need to make sure.
Look at this fucking thing. It's supposed to hold 10 figures.
Really? Wow. Maybe he's gonna have little peg hole things for guys to stand on shit. Probably.
But look at this fucking thing. He's gonna be charging $175.
Well, I mean, if it's a big vehicle, I can see that probably. Is he gonna have any electronics in it or anything, or no?
Let's see.
Probably not, because I don't think he.
Fucking thing did it.
I thought he said something about
a couple lights or some shit.
Yeah, I don't know. I remember him saying something about he didn't feel the vehicle. He just needed any kind of lights or anything like that. But.
Look at this guy. Oh, that was Ramen Toys, not him.
Well, okay.
This is his first vehicle.
All right. Well, all I'll say is, I mean, it's all right. It almost looks like it's like an SUV, and he's trying to make it look like.
He says no electronics.
Okay. It looks like it's like an SUV kind of truck that he's trying to make it look like a military vehicle by throwing some guns on it or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, whatever. Everyone's just desperate to find a vehicles, period, anyway. that a 1/12 scale figure can get away with. You know, it's so I understand. I
But
mean,
like,
I have a Bratz car for crying out loud.
dude,
That I
that's
give
what
on
I'm
the
saying.
1/12
Paint
scale
this mother,
you know?
fucking paint this fucker pink, and that's what it is. It's a fucking Bratz car,
Yeah.
and that's what it is. He says 10 things are gonna be able to fit in it. So the only way I can figure is gonna be 4 inside.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. I mean, I imagine
So then you go
four, yeah, one on top. I mean, maybe
two
it'll be
on each running board,
probably
one
that'll give
on
you
the
8,
back,
9,
and then
maybe
this asshole top.
maybe is there like that's the Terra like a gun Tarrant or something like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean that's cool and all. I mean,
if someone sends me this, or you know what, I'm gonna have to find a way to fucking video voodoo it so that I can have video of this thing rolling around to Barbie Girl.
I will say this: I do wonder at $175 though. I mean, what kind of quality are we going to be talking about here?
No
I mean,
electronics.
it's going to be a big vehicle, obviously, a very very big vehicle, which means it's a lot of plastic. But if you're
Dude, it's gonna be a shell.
that's what I mean. If you're $175, how much I wonder how much detail is going to be on it. Like, is it gonna? How much detail is going to be inside? You know, are you gonna have an actual instrument cluster on the dashboard of the truck? You know, that kind of shit. I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure what he's gonna do. That stuff is, you know, that's all money. I'm sure it's all extra. If he's gonna 175 is cheap for that kind of vehicle, but I don't know how much.
No, it's not. How much is a Bratz car?
Well, yeah, the Bratz car is cool and all, but it does. The only problem is it's a little too. I think it's a little. Well, certain 112
The
figures
lowrider
can
one
roll
is
it.
perfect.
Yeah, certain 112 figures can pull it off, but others can't. You know, but I had my roadblock in that motherfucker pimping it out. I get
sure as
that.
hell hope that rumor for PulseCon is true. That it's going to be the Baroness and the Crimson Twins in the red gear, because I got a whole fucking detail shelf ready to go for that.
Well,
I'm
hopefully
gonna do them. I got Pimp Daddy Destro. I got some Crimson Officers. I got Crimson Bat. I might get another one of them too.
Hopefully we'll be able to I mean that if they're going to do that as an exclusive, aren't they? How then they've been making those exclusives available to everybody pretty much? I hope so.
175. He doesn't have to pay any licensing or royalty fees.
I don't know. But then,
dude, I'm half,
doesn't.
Bro, I'm half stoned. What was your last point?
No, I was just wondering, is everybody gonna, if they do that Baroness and the Crimson and the twins in the red Crimson Guard suits, are those going to be available to everybody, or is that going to be just is it because it's going to be a con exclusive, right?
Yeah, but they do those online,
right? So basically, it's an online con, so you can get it. You should be able to. Everyone should be able to have a crack out. That's something they should put out in the main line, dude. Fuck it.
Yeah.
They definitely should. I wouldn't.
Yeah, but it's a set.
Well, that's
like
cool
Serpentor,
though.
Like Serpentor or fucking Mindbender. I don't.
Yeah, like it'll be off the 3 figures. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it sounds like they're going to be. I wonder if they're going to use the Crimson Guard like body and put the different heads on it.
That's all you got to really do.
It's kind of funny.
Just and they're bare armed.
Yeah, but not really, because Baroness's suit is like her clothes, but just red. Yeah. So they should kind of have Baroness should actually have but at least they could just repaint the black suit Baroness.
Yeah, I just got that one. I'm still looking for the retro card fucking Zartan.
I mean, dude, I haven't seen any of the retro card figures.
We got Baroness and Lady J's coming out the ass.
I saw Lady J. They had Lady J. I take it back. Did have Lady J up there, a bunch of them, and I think I saw it, and I saw the Baroness. Yeah, I did see the Baroness, and I was like, but I just haven't seen any of the other ones. I haven't seen any Storm Shadows.
Yeah.
None. I'm like, God damn, dude. Fucking
It was
showing
crazy.
this shit.
I had to go back to Newport Richie because I had this is a whole nother fucking story, dude. I had a package shipped to the wrong address. I shipped it to my old address that I used to live at.
Right.
So I haven't been there in a year.
Mm.
So I was like, shit, I need to go get this package because it was just some shirts and shit, but I wanted it. I wanted my shit.
For sure. No doubt.
So I fucking made the trip there, and it takes like 45 minutes to get there now. And so like I go there, they're home. I fucking ring the bell. All polite and shit. And she's like, "Why'd you have it shipped here?" And I'm like, "It was an accident. I'm sorry. I don't like to be responsible for other people's packages."
Oh God, she's one of those crazy old lady. Oh no.
And I was like, "Well, I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. I'll do my best to make sure this never happens again." You haven't lived here in over a year, and there's been people here looking for you. I'm like, what? I'm not a hard guy to find, fuck. If somebody's looking for me, they can pretty much find my fat ass wherever they want.
She said people coming looking for you.
Yeah, like what kind of shit is this? Like, are the Pinkertons looking for me? The fucking did I rob a bank or some shit? Was
She's
it
out of
the
her
Feds?
mind.
The Department of Homeland Security looking for Brammer?
That chick's going senile. Oh my God, that's funny. People coming looking for you. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah. I always want to be like, who's looking for me? Shit.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
I'm always looking for new friends.
He's like, he told her, so I'm not hard to find.
It was just like, what the fuck, lady? And
anyway,
like, I got a German Shepherd, and it'll bite anybody.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Thanks for sharing. I got into a little bit of a back and forth in one of those GI Joe groups that I'm in, with a guy who they were talking about it and about the HasLab, and I said, look, I chimed in and just told him that, I said at first I didn't care for it. I thought, oh God, come on, guys, you want to encourage people to buy more of these things or get into this. But then I said, but then I thought about it. That's the kind of characters they should be putting in HasLabs as unlockable character. I really do believe that. So it works out, and I think it's good. I changed my whole take on it. And I think Hasbro might be doing a better job on this one than they have on many of the other ones. I mean,
he says, "Man, I need to yell at Russ."
Oh, does he not like it? He probably doesn't like it. I'm sure. He probably hates it. He probably thinks he. I mean,
you're probably fucking arguing with one of E's sock puppet accounts.
But I can understand people's gripe about it not being a good idea to use a character like that too. I get the argument. I don't disagree with that either. But to me, I don't want them using a mainline character for something like this. And I'm always nervous they're going to try to put a character in this, and then not make it available to everybody. And I don't know why I'm nervous about it, because I just don't think Hasbro would be stupid enough to do that. But you never know. It is Hasbro. So
you never know.
You never know, for sure. But it's I know he always wants to. Why does he always want to bitch?
He says there is no gripe. I'm fine with Glenda.
Oh, okay. Oh, he must want to bitch at me about something else. There's always something.
I don't know. Eagles
What the
probably did something.
Yeah, I was saying, what the fuck did the Eagles do now? I always doing something stupid. I haven't been paying attention to what the fuck Philly's been up to lately. I think it's a kind of a dead spot in football right now. Teams are going to camp and everyone's over exaggerating what's going on. Like, whatever.
Yeah.
Shut up. You know? Now what about you were saying earlier about telling me about the comic. Now Image
yeah,
Comics
we can get into
has
that in a second. Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah. Basically, Image Comics. I guess Stardust Productions is Robert Kirkman's little Sheboygan, like his little imprinted image, and it's under Todd McFarlane's shit.
Interesting.
So Kirkman is the creator of The Walking Dead and Invincible.
Yep.
Marvel Zombies, he was the creator of, I guess. So his comic imprint has the rights to a shared universe from Hasbro. And so far, what they've done, I'll pull up what I can show you because I don't want to get pulled for showing their fucking shit, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, no, I hear you.
Let me just find it here. Here we go. All right, so Void Rivals. This is the cover.
Okay.
So basically what you're seeing here is, just as somewhat of a summary. I'm not going to go into huge spoilers. There's two aliens that crash land on a planet. They have to kind of work together to survive and try to get off the planet. And as they are doing that, they run into something that they weren't expecting to run into. And that's a Cybertronian. So that's how they are going to, it's called Void Rivals, I guess, because it's part of the Energon universe, which is going to be their shared, G.I. Joe and Transformers universe. Then, oh shit, I closed the window by accident. They're going to have other books in this also, besides this Void Rivals. What they're going to do, and finally I found it. Let's see, share screen. Here we go. This is the art for the new cover of the new Transformers series. It looks like it's going to be written and the art being done by Daniel Warren Johnson. And here's their first cover with Optimus.
Looks good. Look at that.
Yeah, looks kind of cool.
Tight. Yeah, Prime is so fucking cool, dude.
Then you see this here, and it's telling you in December 2020. Oh, and this is coming in October. Okay.
Yeah.
Duke #1 by Joshua Williamson and Tom Riley is coming in December of 2023.
Okay.
Then Cobra Commander by Joshua Williamson and Andrea Milana is coming in January 2024.
Huh.
Okay. Now, the reason that's good, I don't know about the dude doing the Transformers book. But I do know Joshua Williamson, and he's had some great runs in comics. And so he's written a really good run on The Flash. He did a Black Label Rogues title also that was really good. And he's just known for doing good work. I think he did a good run on the Suicide Squad also. Nice. Hello, Team Glenda. How can we help you?
No. Continue. We're talking about Kirkman, right?
Glenda.
Yeah.
Yeah, continue.
So yeah, I think this is going to be really where you're going to see the testing grounds for Hasbro's new media, because Kirkman's known for getting his shit on screen, for being behind marketable properties, and translating pretty well critically to the screen.
Isn't Hasbro trying to have Transformers and G.I. Joe share? That was the plan, right? They're gonna have them in a shared universe and in the movies too, right?
Yeah.
Did you not see Rise of the Beast yet?
No, I haven't seen Rise of the Beast. Man.
I haven't.
don't know.
So,
I don't.
Oh, no spoilers.
But I thought I heard that there was something in G.I. a reference to G.I.
I mean, it's
Joe
been
in it,
spoiled all over the internet.
Yeah,
Some twist at the end.
Yeah, I just
that
didn't
ties
see the
in for a shared G.I. Joe Transformers universe going forward.
I just didn't know how the scene went or whatever. I just heard that there was a reference to G.I. Joe.
You can find it already. It's already up.
Yeah,
is it already on YouTube?
I'll put it on YouTube if you want to watch it.
It's
nothing crazy, but it does, dude hands someone a business card and it says G.I. Joe on it.
Okay.
like
there you go.
That's what you get really out of it.
Very,
there's a little more to it, but
very subtle, right?
It's not Duke. It's not Snake Eyes in it. It's nothing crazy.
They're trying to recruit
just a tiny little tease.
They're probably trying to recruit the kid who wears Mirage as a suit. I heard about that.
Pete Davidson just got charged for a fucking thing. What the hell did he do? For a car crash in Beverly Hills from like 6 months ago.
What'd you drink?
Jeez.
I don't know. I didn't see that.
Grief.
Yeah, that's what I was looking up.
Without no details, I can't say nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right?
I can't rip him or because how many people do you know have been in a car accident?
True.
It
It happens, man.
Now, if he was drunk, changes it a little bit.
Right.
Okay. And going back just to the comic thing real quick, also the other big portion of news for that is that they also hired Larry Hama to continue reckless driving. Wolf says, "Thank you, Wolf, for being my newsman on the scene." He crashed a car into someone's house.
Oh, nice.
Fuck.
Jesus Christ, man.
My uncle did that. My great uncle.
Was he drunk?
Yeah, drunk as a skunk.
Of course.
There you go. That makes sense.
He was drunk as a skunk, and like back in those days, I guess they used to take you right in front of the magistrate in Virginia, right after the accident. So my fucking uncle had the guy pull his wheelchair out of the back of the car that he just wrecked into somebody's house, and his fucking dress uniform so he could put the jacket on and go into the courthouse.
Good grief.
Fucking the state trooper pulls my uncle into the courthouse. The judge takes one look at him and says to the state trooper, "Sir, if you ever bring a disabled veteran into my courtroom in this state again, I will have your fucking badge."
Wow.
And fucking they let my fucking drunk ass uncle go, who had just driven into a fucking house. I swear to fucking God.
That's insane, dude. Oh God.
Crazy.
Hammer was a smart choice.
Yeah.
I think. And just going back to Kirkman real quick. I mean, look at what happened with The Walking Dead.
Yeah. Franchised out. Like fucking you got a movie coming, you got series that go beyond the scope of the original content.
There's another one getting ready to start, another offshoot one.
This Sunday.
The New York one. Yeah.
City with Maggie Egan. And the Ricky Michonne show coming. They're not doing a movie now. They turned it into a TV show.
They're gonna do a shot. That's what I heard too.
Okay, so the Andrew Lincoln show is gonna be a show.
It's gonna be them Rick and Michonne.
Yeah.
There's one more with starring Daryl. Somehow Daryl winds up in Europe. We don't even know how he gets there. We know nothing about that yet.
I think it's a smart friggin' move by Hasbro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean, IDW came up with great fucking content for them, but IDW doesn't have a history of putting out things that are marketable and franchisable and like expandable like Kirkman has.
Well, let's see. If you want to look at that, all right. So I read the IDW Transformers, and I think it's the best overall. It's the best Transformers story we've ever gotten. A lot of good, a lot of bad, but when you look at it as a whole,
yeah,
it's amazing. I read the G.I. Joe stuff. It was pretty good. It's something I wish people would do if you're gonna make these movies and these cartoons. Base it off of the IDW stuff. But they're not.
I would agree with that.
I don't know whose fault. I don't know why they don't. Who thinks that's not a good idea? But I'd love an IDW cartoon.
They fucking love to put these humans in all these Transformer stories. And if you want to fucking do that, you know how you do that? You fucking adapt All Hail Megatron.
There you go. Huh. It's not a bad one at all.
You know, it's funny that most of the IDW stuff is it's so well done. Especially the old school IDW stuff. I really loved it. I don't know.
A lot of people don't like Lost Light and More Than Meets the Eye or whatever it was.
I thought Lost Light was so fun.
I love it.
Crazy and weird. It was a different vibe.
Yeah.
Some of that other stuff, but it was. They became some of my favorite characters.
All right, y'all know I'm a huge softie and I cry at shit, but dude, I cried when Ravage died. That fucking shit tugged at my fucking heartstrings, man. Like I said, I'm a soft ass, but fuck, man.
I got to where I was just excited whenever I read a comic and the DJG would show up. I'm like, all right. If they were involved, I think
that was the one misstep that they did. Was the ending in the DJD story.
Yeah.
I don't think that Megatron, a powered up Megatron, should have bitched the entire DJD.
All right, I
Megatron bitched them and embarrassed them.
To me it was weird because it almost read like a Vince McMahon wrestling booking. They built the DJD up, okay, especially Tarn. They built these guys up to be real badasses, okay, and then they basically wasted all that work they did building them up to have Megatron just fuck them up. Right?
Well, I think it was just again prove a point. It stops with Megatron.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I get what you're saying. But there's a reason why Megatron was Megatron.
And see,
there's a reason why he did what he did, and he made it. He was able to do the things he did. He was fucking Megatron.
And when you say it like that, you made me go, yeah, you're right. You at the same time, you've got Megatron, who's been built up to be this real badass. He's a leader of the Decepticons for how long? He's fucking unbelievable, powerful as shit. But we've never gotten to see full grasps of Megatron's power. Really, very rarely do you get to see Megatron because he hasn't had to. As Megatron says, do it, they do it. Whatever. When you see him, he just man, goddamn. This is a disturbing battle, a disturbing fight that him and Tarn, man. Oh god, I don't know.
He psychologically beat the shit out of Overlord too.
Well, yeah, but it's that's why you've never had to see him really use the extent of his full capabilities because he's got that psychological edge. Yeah. People are you're afraid of Megatron, even when you try to be tough and say you're not. You really are, Oh man, I get what you're saying, E, because at the same time, you've built the DJD up to be this badass elite group and everything, especially and Tarn himself is
Yeah.
bad
And
motherfucker.
I mean, they were.
But it's
they
Megatron.
They were also very sadistic, and
They were
but in the end,
right.
motherfuckers, you work
Well,
for me, bitch.
you could yeah, but you could argue too that the DJD had used a lot of Megatron tactics. That mental having the fear of them
Like
and beating people psychologically, but that shit didn't work on Megatron.
but and then like having he says
reputation is a hell of a thing. When
it
you
is.
think that you're afraid of something that might not be as bad as you think it is, but that rep, you already won the half the battle right there.
Yeah, but like my whole thing was like, did they really have to do that thing with Rung being Primus and fucking and fucking powering everybody up with fucking being, what was it, 1%ers or some shit like that? It was crazy. Like
it had its moments.
Yeah. Like that, just the end of that series, like with that, was like,
yeah. Look, not every page they wrote, not every book they wrote
was awesome. That's true.
But
it's
my
still,
thing is like when you look at it as
overall,
it
yes, it is the best.
It was
fiction
amazing.
we've gotten
They did an amazing job.
Yeah, I agree. And
this last run of Transformers, not so much.
No,
I was able to make it to about issue 30, and I was like, no more.
The King Grimlock one was fun.
I stopped for a while and picked it back up.
No, I thought it was funny.
Didn't care much for the King Grimlock.
Yeah. It was definitely had its moments.
I mean, I'm looking forward to this new shit we got coming.
Yeah.
Start from the beginning.
Yeah.
No catch up. See where it goes.
Oh, the one thing that's going to be like carried on, like that I didn't make clear, was the Larry Hama series for G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
It's continuing the old school Marvel thing that went to IDW and that now continuing on through here at Image.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty awesome that they've done that. I kind of like that.
Interesting though is like they killed off a couple characters in IDW.
And so basically, what is Larry Hama basically ignoring? He's only sticking with his continuity that he wrote, and he's ignoring any of the other continuity. Fuck that.
Yeah, but like that's the thing. Like he's been writing this since back at Marvel. He's the only one.
Yeah.
So he started it back from like where he quit and ignored like what came after at Marvel.
And you know what? That's cool though. That's cool that he's on that because that's the
and people love it, man. People are so enthusiastic.
Well, sure.
And he's created more shit like in that series that like Hasbro's used, like the female Snake Eyes and shit like that.
Yeah, he's such a gifted writer. He's good, man. He's got a knack for creating that, and
he knows that property very.
Exactly. So,
he's been writing it since the 80s.
Mm-hmm. That dude knows what he's doing. So I mean, that's a good choice to bring him on and keep him on that. You know.
Yeah.
That's good decision. I'm just wondering how this shared universe is going to go. I mean, with G.I. Joe, we're going to get like, so I mean, are they going to have crossovers into Larry Hama's?
No, I think it's going to be like the current stuff that Joshua Williamson is doing.
Okay, so it's going to be more current G.I. Okay, I got you.
But they're throwing a bone to the fans. I mean, like, look, we're going to continue this Larry Hama shit that's been going on for so long. As long as he wants to.
That's pretty cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Just don't overdo it with the crossing over, and you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Here and there, you know.
Yeah, I don't want them constantly. I don't want Autobots and Decepticons constantly interfering with G.I. Joe and Cobra battles. You know?
That's what it ended up being towards the end in IDW too.
Yep.
Yeah. This is aggravating.
And that kind of annoyed the shit out of me.
Yeah, I can see why. That would piss me off.
And like I liked Thundercracker and I hated Thundercracker at the same time.
Yeah, didn't he have like a complex where he wanted to become a get a pet puppy or some shit like that?
Yeah, he became a writer.
Yeah, he becomes like a pacifist kind of, right? He's like doesn't really want to fight.
Really pacifist, but not he kind of turned into like a.
He tried to get away from
human supporter and a human, very human supporter. Like he was working with them and helping them. And when he got, I think it was like if I remember correctly, he got kind of like left behind.
Yeah.
And stayed, or I don't remember if he actually left. Or what I don't remember.
Well, at that time, what happened? Like
split him up.
He took a shot at Megatron, I think, and Skywarp saw him, and Skywarp fucked him up. Thundercracker did something to betray the Decepticons, and Skywarp fucked him up and left him for dead. And then, like, that was like Thundercracker's way of recovering, was like becoming more human, like getting a pet, becoming a writer, like getting a movie made and shit like that, helping G.I. Joe.
Fucking wild. I just remember him having a puppy, and I thought this was really funny.
I mean, they did a lot of wild takes on those characters in the IDW stuff.
It's just a huge difference, you know. It's just a weird change.
Megatron was walking around with an Autobot symbol.
That's right.
You know, that was like
that's the one he got from Bumblebee, right?
Yeah, but then he was, and then he was with the crew of all the people. You suck him with the fuck ups in the Lost Light. Like he was just like seriously
interesting, very interesting.
But it worked. I think it worked. I have to admit that it worked.
Yeah, like for all those little bitches that there are, I loved it. Like it is the best Transformers fiction we've ever gotten.
That's awesome, though. I don't know. Let's see what they can do.
Oh with it, man, I loved how they did Galvatron too. Like Galvatron, Nemesis Prime, and Cyclonus and Scourge and all them from the Dead universe.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that shit was pretty tight too. I like that.
So I mean, an interesting way to give you Megatron and Galvatron at the same time.
Yeah, exactly, and that's that. If you're stuck on the old school G1 continuity, right? I can see where that would probably drive people crazy. You know, but I don't know. I kind of always wondered what it would be like for Megatron and Galvatron to be in the to be two separate, two separate. It was
always cool, like the Marvel comic, like got into that. Like they had a Galvatron and a Megatron walking around. The like Marvel UK shit did the same thing. So it's always interesting when they do it, but like IDW just like took it to another level and. Like it was awesome.
That's cool, man. Shit.
It was like they took the cartoon Galvatron and like with his insanity and shit and cranked it up to 10.
Can't go wrong with that. Why not?
Yeah.
That was always fun about Galvatron. He's mentally ill, dude. But in his defense, you can almost understand why. But I don't know. But I don't know about the new the comic book version of that version of Galvatron. Like, what causes him to go cuckoo?
Being in the Dead universe and
okay.
It made him and all of them insane, except for Cyclonus. Like, came through it somehow because of this code of honor. And,
So he has
weird shit
with his own demons, I guess.
Yeah.
Well, Cyclonus was a little crazy too, because Cyclonus saw dead people.
Yeah,
was always talking to dead people.
Shit!
His crew or his people that were all dead. He was constantly talking to them and seeing them.
He's like the little kid from the movie. I see dead people.
Well, it's 10:30, and I figure it's just been me and Russ for most of the time, and so people are probably sick of us by now. Hour and a half show. So why don't we go ahead and pop off here?
Well, did you not want to get into the pro wrestling stuff anymore?
Nah, we can go ahead and get into it. Yeah, I'll watch the whole thing so we can get into it more next week, and that way we can talk about Roman and the Bloodline too.
Yeah,
I mean,
it was.
you guys can talk about it. I promise I won't make fun of Russ too much about it.
Nah, we're good. I've actually gotta go take care of something. So we've been on for an hour and a half, and that's good enough for tonight.
He's gonna go knock boots with Kate. Go ahead. All right.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, I wish. But
I wish.
all right.
All right.
E,
That's
will you do a
fine.
hangout or?
Yeah, I'll throw up a link.
All right, cool.
All right. I'll
All
pop
right,
in a
as we say
second.
every week, love y'all. Peace, love, and hair grease. We're out. Take care.
Later.
E, you'll throw out
Adios,
everything.
guys.
Peace.